ทุกคนครับวันนี้ผมและรายการออดครับมาอยู่ที่สาทรครับกับตึกสินสาทรทาวเวอร์นะครับวันนี้ครับผมจะพาทุกคนมาเจอกับเจ้านายเก่าของผมเองนะครับอยากมาเยี่ยมหาแกนะครับได้คุยกับแกหลายครั้งแล้วก็ตอนนี้บริษัทของแกก็เข้ามาเป็นหนึ่งในสมาชิกของ LOGIZALL นะครับอยากเข้าไปดูว่าออฟฟิศใหม่ของแกจะสวยขนาดไหนแล้วก็จะได้ไปเจอพี่ๆที่เคยทำงานด้วยกันเมื่อ10 กว่าปีที่แล้วเดี๋ยวพาทุกคนไปดูกันครับมาถึงแล้วนี่ Best Global Logistics บริษัทของเจ้านายเก่าของเองครับคุณสเตฟานบริษัทสวยมากเดี๋ยวเราจะเข้าไปหาแกข้างในดูว่าเป็นไงนะสวัสดีครับ
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Long time no see. The office very nice.
Yeah, right. Eh?
This is my first time visiting your office.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
I thought already you came one time with Jack, but no, it was Jack alone. So,
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah.
That time I was sick.
Yeah.
So I cannot come.
Growth, right?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. Now
So,
happy to have you.
Yeah. And
And,
what the meaning of this wall very nice? It's like a world map, right?
It is a world map. It's hand painted by a special contractor, artist. You'll
Wow.
see some more.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's of course we're dealing with the world. So
okay.
in order to reflect that, we thought the entrance world map is suitable for our image and our line of work, right?
Yeah.
So now again, super welcome.
Yeah.
We know
Very
each
nice
other a
to
long
see
time,
you
right?
again. Yes, long time since the day we work together.
Good.
You teach a lot. I remember we went to see the customer together. You teach me how to sell something like that.
Yeah.
I still keep in my mind and still apply when I have my own business.
No, that's great to hear. But
Yeah.
with your talent, I think you would come there anyway. But happy to be part of your success, and also you're part of my success because
Yeah.
you also helped me a lot in those years with developing the business.
Yes.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to see how you set up the BGL and everything. Like to catch up everything until you are here today. BGL.
Yeah. Right.
So let's.
It's been a long journey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm happy to share with you
Okay.
and everyone from LOGIZALL.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Great.
Okay. When did you move here?
We moved here in 2019.
2019.
Late, so we wanted to have the grand opening
Wow.
on 2020, but then we faced COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
So the grand opening we had to cancel, and we have just to start working. But originally 2014, when we founded the company,
Okay.
we started actually on the 34th floor. So we had a nice office suitable for up to 20 people, and that went very well. But it went very well too good because it became too small.
Yeah.
So we were looking for
Understand.
more space.
Wow.
We liked this building. We were quite used to it. So we found a unit we could rent on the 30th floor.
Wow.
So we went 4th floor down, bit more practical space, smaller lobby, and so yeah, we did there a few years, and found ourselves again too small. So the building, some
Good
of
to
the,
hear that.
and then we have to move here, which was a bit of a challenge because it was double the space, so 700 square meter.
700 square meter.
700.
Very big.
Yeah, that's quite
Very
big
big.
indeed. We had to think a lot to do it, but we said, okay, we'll trust in the future. So we want to have a proper space and everything. So yeah, and we're very happy here.
So you decide to move here.
Yes.
700 square meter.
Yes.
So
yes.
how many staff do you have right now?
In Thailand, we have just over 90. There is not 100 people in this office. There's about 70 people in this office, but we have, of course, a few more locations.
Yeah.
So we have the Lemshabang branch,
Okay.
where is more than 12 people. We
Wow.
have the airport office,
Yeah, okay.
which is for ground handling and for
Okay.
customs and other things. And then we have 2 warehouses.
Wow, you have
Yeah.
two warehouses?
So we have a footprint in Thailand of 5 locations.
Wow.
You need to know what you're not doing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we have to all kinds help with the Department of Industrial Works, all this kind of thing. So yes, we have a lot of experience in it. And so should companies need this kind of service, we are one of the few companies that truly can offer compliance.
Very nice name, Best Global Logistics.
Yeah.
When we search in the Google, we always search like a like global logistic company or the best global logistic
Yes,
company in
exactly.
the world, something like that.
Yeah.
So your company name will be pop up.
Correct, correct. Yeah, for
That's
SEO,
right. Yeah.
it is it's quickly pops up because people remember easily 3 letters.
Yes, correct. Could you please tell me why you select the word best to be one of your company name?
Well, we had, of course, the brainstorming on what is the best name for our new company, and we had something close to BGL, but then in the end we like to catchy name and also stand for quality. So it's very much from the day one I came to Thailand, I always said quality matters. So best quality, this, of course, prime is the service level because we're a service company. Then it's also about people. So our business is very much about people. So
Yes,
quality
correct.
people.
Your company, you have staff almost 100 people. I just saw the young lady walk by. So how you train or how you manage your staff in your company?
Yeah, I think that's very important. So we emphasize when we have the interviews to hire people, we're looking specifically for attitude.
Okay.
Right, but also that skills to learn, and because we always emphasize on training, so we do in-house training, external training, and of course give them the tools to work.
I agree with you. The attitude is very important for our business, and also I think in our industrial not so we don't have enough staff or enough team to know and have good experience. So training
True.
program is very important.
Yes, so we have a collaboration with some universities to take trainees.
Really? Wow.
Yes, with some trainees.
Yeah.
We give them a couple of months real experience, and from those trainees, we offer the ones that have the best potential. Of course, a position in our operations.
Okay.
And most of them they accept because they like our atmosphere. When new staff join us, after a short while, we ask the question, so how about BGL? What do you like? They always say the staff is so kind, helpful. And that's a good sign that they welcome new staff to help, new colleagues to help the services. We're dealing, of course, with different generations.
Yes.
So we have my generation, older, and then we have different layers. And of course, the new generation, they're looking at not necessarily to work many hours because they look for a private life, but they want to work smart.
Yes.
So in order to give them the challenge to work smart, we have to have a good operating system, good computers, good programs, and a smart way to work that keeps them and learning. Yeah, they are eager to learn, but you have to feed them, right? You have to help them in the process. So I think at BGL we're quite successful in this area of staff satisfaction. Yeah. And retainment.
Yeah. So you teaching me again.
Yes.
I still remember when I was working with you. You teach me a lot, and today you're teaching me again.
Well, again, I think we both can learn from each other.
Yeah.
And this is also in my management team. It's not me only that decides. No, we have a management team that is very vocal, very outspoken. I train them again. I challenge them. I encourage them to bring up ideas because there's so much knowledge in the group. Even in operation level, they're dealing with situations every day. They see the solution. So we make use of all this knowledge and for our way of working and strategy. And of course, the customer is center focused. But without happy staff, there's no happy customer.
Yes.
Right. And then of course, best tools and infrastructure. So I think there we succeeded for a big part.
So quality staff, quality service, and quality facility.
Correct. Yeah.
So what is the service that you are providing to the customer?
Of course, as a 3PL logistic provider,
Okay.
there is the air freight.
Air freight, both import and export.
Over 35 years ago, I started in air freight, also
Okay.
custom brokerage, right?
Okay.
So ocean freight has also been a strong point of BGL. Then we have custom brokerage because it's a value added and knowledge that you have to have in-house,
Yes.
from my point of view.
Okay.
Then it's also about logistics.
Logistic.
So that part, cross-border. So we basically are full-fledged, all-in-one logistic provider.
What is the difference between BGL and other forwarding company?
Well, that's a very good point. Again, it's where we were able. We have a size of economy in terms of procurement, volume. So we're very well known with many shipping lines. At the same time, also we are still flexible. We're tailoring because every customer is different, and every product have different requirements, different details. In our business, it's very essential that you pay attention to details. So many things are different. Size of dimension, you know very
Yes,
well
yes.
from your background, that special dimensions.
Yes.
Then already starts everything to be tailored. So we are very much used to tailor our services around the customer, making sure that they feel at home at Best Global. Then same time, our management is very experienced. So in air freight, in sea freight, in customs, logistics. So we have enough manpower resources, knowledge that can advise the customer correctly and help to save money. Yes. And many customers, they have to deal with the TC, Thai Industrial Standards, or FDA, or Industrial Works, other permits, and our team is well versed in these kind of authorities to deal with them for the paperwork, application, registration. We support. So yeah, that is a strong point of Best Global.
Okay, I heard something that you used to mention to me about the pollution that going to be the main topic for European country.
Yeah.
For the cargo importing into European country, there will be the tax for the cargo that cannot save the pollution. Something.
Yeah, that's going to be a critical point in future, where as a freight forwarder, logistic company, you need to collaborate with your customers, environmental push to help to save the planet.
Yes.
And reduce the carbon footprint.
Yes.
Now the carbon footprint is going to be measured. Already they put in place an early system for concrete, for fertilizer, steel, and some other categories that are very to manufacture very polluting, and they have a big carbon footprint. So they're going to measure this, and the importer in Europe, for instance, they have to pay more duties on imported materials, the manufactured product in EU. So they are already having high costs to meet all the environmental conditions. Now, in order to not create uneven competition, that of course when the product arrives at EU border, then they know the footprint the importer needs to declare, there will be a levy on those products and according to the carbon footprint.
Wow.
So what we found in Thailand, a lot of companies are not well prepared for this.
Yes.
How to support a customer? We already started implementing a software that is certified and can provide us with good reports on what the carbon footprint is from the transportation that we manage on behalf of the client to the destinations.
Wow.
But we're looking at Europe. But it's going to have the same effect in US, Clean Act. Australia is working on the same. So it will become a global matter. And we, as a logistic company, actually have a very important role to play. So some data you can get from airlines, some from shipping lines, but to combine this all is very difficult. But we have the tools in place to provide this reports and support the customers for this.
So the company who exporting the cargo or the product into Europe, they have to consider about this as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And at a forwarding company, you are preparing by having the software
Yes.
in order to check and control and to help your customer to save the duty
Exactly.
when they apply in Europe?
Exactly.
Wow.
So the measuring is really step one that we want to offer to our clients and overseas partners as an additional value added. And then, of course, we'll look into the next step, follow up on regulations. And this system will be integrated with our operating system.
Wow.
So data will be exchanged. So when the customer gets an invoice, they can see which carbon credit used for this shipment. And they get monthly reports.
Wow.
And then the next step for us as well, that we give the customer options. We'll give you so much carbon credit, we'll have this carbon footprint, and this option will give you so much. So they may price a little bit higher for the lower carbon footprint. That's the future, and we're heavily investing and preparing for that.
Wow. And I also heard about your warehouse. You have 2 warehouses.
Yes.
And one of them are free zone, right?
One is the free zone.
And another is the general cargo.
Correct. Yeah, and then we have open up our general warehouse facility on the Bang Na, Samut Prakan. It's a long life dream for me.
Really?
Yes. That's. I've always said the free zone is already a warehouse, and it's not small either. But that's I see that as a part of Air and Sea. Whereas the general warehouse we use for storing, inventory, and distribution. So to be able to offer this to our customers is something I looked forward to establish long time.
Wow.
And at BGL we are now ready and doing successful services in this field, and we're seeing a growing number of customers.
Wow.
So I'm very optimistic, and I would love to show you today.
One of your dreams become true already.
Yes.
ทุกคนตอนนี้ผมมาถึงแล้วครับคลังสินค้าเนี่ยอยู่ใกล้กับคลองส่งน้ำครับอยู่ที่บางพลีนะสมุทรปราการเดี๋ยวผมจะเข้าไปดูข้างในว่าคลังสินค้าที่นี่เนี่ยมีความโดดเด่นอะไรยังไงบ้างครับไปกันเลยครับ Hi, Stefan.
Hey, Kunal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No worries. I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, I like to see your dream here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So it's
very nice warehouse.
It's my pleasure to finally show you what we've been working on so long. And allow me to introduce John Guerovic.
John.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to
he's
meet you.
our General Manager of Logistics.
Wow.
So we have 2 sites, and he's responsible for the free zone and the general warehouse.
For any service unit.
Yeah.
Okay, how many years you live in Thailand?
5 ปีแล้ว
5 ปีแล้ว or you speak Thai now?
นิดเดียวครับ
Very good. So
Yeah.
shall we go inside?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, cool Stefan. How many square meter is the warehouse?
This warehouse is close to 5,000 square meters.
Wow, it's quite big, huh?
It's quite big. It's quite a challenge. When we first came here to lease it, I also thought, is this quite big? Is that too big for us or not? But we spoke together, John and me, and with the customers and potential, we said, no, we go for it.
คุณสเตฟานคุณจอห์น how about this shelf the yellow one what is the purpose of this one
Well, it's of course, as you can see, many SKUs are placed here, small parts. So we need some area where it's easy to pick and pack. So John, share a bit how we come to this solution.
Sure. We have clients that need for us to store boxes, crates, different
Yes.
presentations,
Yes.
but they also need spare parts. And spare parts, if they are as traditionally stored, they are in boxes, taking space and making difficult to control and to actually go to do the outbound faster and the picking faster.
Okay.
So this solution comes as looking for that, looking for using the space better
Okay.
and looking for a easy flow and smooth flow of the outbound when we pick. Because at the end, it's about what the customer requires. And if the customer requires for us to handle by units or by pieces, that's what we do.
cargo shape is different from that area.
Yeah, it's quite different, right, John?
Yeah.
When the customer described their products, John went to have a look. Then he had to work out a solution how to store this ideally.
Yeah.
So we are the one to say, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that chaos of storage, bundles up the floor and so on.
Yes.
We need to do this better.
Yeah.
So we came to a solution like this.
Okay.
Similar to this area.
I see.
This again is very different.
Straight pipes as well and roll pipes.
Kunmin, can you share us a bit more how we come to the solution of vertical storage?
ก็เนื่องจากสินค้าเราเป็นท่อขนาดตรงอะครับ
ครับ
ซึ่งมีความยาว 4 เมตร
ใช่
แล้วทีเนี้ยถ้าเกิดเราใช้พื้นที่เก็บในแนวนอนนะครับ จะใช้พื้นที่ค่อนข้างเยอะ เราก็เลยเลือกที่จะ
ทำให้เป็นแนวตั้งแบบนี้
ใช่ครับ เก็บสินค้าเป็นแนวตั้ง
โอ้โหไอเดียดีมาก
สำหรับสินค้าที่มีน้ำหนักเบา น้ำหนักน้อยกว่า 20 กิโล ส่วนสินค้าที่มีน้ำหนักมากกว่า 20 กิโล จะเป็นแนวนอน
คือปกติผมเห็นแนวนอนเนี่ยมันก็จะวางบนพื้นแบบว่าเรียงกันไป
ครับ
ไม่เคยมีใครทำเป็นเชลฟ์แบบนี้
ใช่ ก็
นี่ที่แรกนะที่เคยเห็น
ครับผม
โอ้คิดได้ไงเนี่ยใคร
เพื่อ
คิด
ง่าย
เนี่ย
เพื่อง่ายต่อการแฮนด์ลิ่งเลยครับ
I want to know who designed this solution for the customer
Then
Yeah.
my team very smart.
Yeah, very smart. I never seen
Innovative.
it before.
Correct. And we made very smart use of the wall because sometimes, either there's racking but what else you do at the wall. But now we have this specialized racking
Yeah.
with this product that is ideally to store vertical at the wall.
Yeah.
So optimize it for every.
Very good design.
And even the roll pipes, as you can see, using every piece of air possible in this area.
Yeah. This is very convenient.
Yes, the one less than 20 kg, put it here. Over than that, put it there. And
Yeah.
you have a shelf, put it up.
With this, it's clean, it's organized. I don't know how to say anything
Yeah.
else. It works. It really does.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Thank you, Kunal.
So how about this area, Kun Stefan? What is the difference from that one?
This is again also more tubes which we store, but we used a different solution, Kunal.
Okay.
So this one is a little bit slower moving, and it's
Okay.
based on mobile racking. So that makes us a bit more flexible. John, this is more for project wise, right?
This is focus for our clients' projects that require some amount and some timeline, specific timeline to deliver.
Okay.
So that's why turnover, but a bit longer.
So when the team proposed mobile racking for this kind of quantity, with the expansion possibility and so on, and the type of volume that in average would be in a warehouse, we approved the purchase of the mobile racking, and they start working on it. And as you can see,
It's highly efficient.
it's very
Yeah.
efficient.
It's highly efficient.
Very
Yeah.
efficient, yeah.
Yeah. And I see a lot of CCTV around here in the
Yes,
warehouse.
I'm glad you noticed.
When I look inside, when I enter into the warehouse, first thing that I have to look is the CCTV, the safety system, how the
Yes.
customer ensure that the cargo is safe.
You need to have it, so we always start with liability insurance. We look
Okay.
at the value of the product in the warehouse. We need to be covered for that in case something happens. We also have hired a dedicated guard to make sure that the drivers do the right thing. No
Okay.
one enters without permission.
I see.
When they leave the warehouse, of course, they're being checked.
Okay.
No items with them on them that they didn't came with.
Okay.
So again, this is for the peace of mind that we keep maximum safety in the way we work. You know BGL, right? The best. So if
Yeah.
we do it well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we better not do it,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So with the service you mentioned earlier this morning, together with the warehouse with a very good system, so you can provide like a one-stop service to the
Exactly.
customer.
Right.
Custom clearance, ocean freight, transportation, warehousing, distribution, loading and unloading, everything.
Correct.
That's
So
why we call best global
best
logistics.
global logistics.
Wow.
So it is
Yeah.
exactly.
Thank you that allow me to visit your company this morning and the warehouse here. Very appreciate. And thank you for being a part of LOGIZALL member.
Of
We
course.
are very appreciate to have you to be a part of our company.
I'm also happy to be. It shows already we're working with several members.
Okay.
So there's a good collaboration, not competition, collaboration.
Yes.
And of course, we mentioned this morning the free zone, so it is not this size, but it's a decent size, and there also we offer this kind of solution. So
Yeah.
free zone, general warehouse,
Yeah.
they have it all.
Thank you very much.
so thank you very much
ขอบคุณมากนะ
ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ เป็นยังไงบ้างครับสมาชิกของ LOGIZALL ของพวกเรานะครับ Best Global Logistics The Best สมชื่อจริงๆครับมีบริการหลากหลายครบถ้วนเกี่ยวกับเรื่องโลจิสติกนะครับอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe นะครับรายการออดของ LOGIZALL ของพวกเราท่านจะได้ไม่พลาดเรื่องราวดีๆในวงการโลจิสติกทั้งในประเทศและก็ต่างประเทศครับสำหรับวันนี้ผมลาไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ